Hey guys, it's me, Danny, and I just wanted to talk about today. I don't really have anything to do a shopping haul with, and it's not really the kind of setting that I would like to have it in because on the floor. But anyway, I was just going to talk about online shopping that you can do, websites that you can go on to find really cheap goth, new goth, pastel goth, whatever kind of goth that you want. You can find it really cheap. Some of it not so cheap, but I know that they have really good high quality brands. So one of them is eBay for sure. I find almost everything that I own on eBay, and I usually find it between sometimes even $50 off, depending on what kind of brand it is. I don't normally go on Amazon just because I use PayPal, and if you didn't know, PayPal is owned by eBay, so you can't use PayPal on Amazon, and that's what my credit card is linked with. So I can't really do Amazon unless I use my other debit card, which is just kind of a hassle, and I don't really like using it unless I have to. But eBay is definitely a great place to look for clothing. It's a little harder for me because I have to find stuff in extra small because I'm tiny, and normally I can find stuff relatively cheap. I know I've paid anywhere between $3 to $20 for something, depending on what it is. Most of the time when I'm on eBay, I look up Forever 21 Extra Small, just because that is my favorite store to shop at, and a lot of people, they're really surprised when I tell them that Forever 21 is my favorite store, because they're just kind of like, goths don't shop at Forever 21. Yes, they do, because we can find a lot of cool black stuff, and not even just black stuff. I mean, some of us do wear a little bit of color. I know I wear pretty much dark reds, and which is kind of understandable, but sometimes I wear blue or purple, and it's not really a dark color. But I spend a lot of time on eBay searching for stuff, and it's kind of good, kind of bad, because with Forever 21 sizing chart, I know everybody tells me that Forever 21's sizing chart, whatever you get, it always runs a little bit smaller. But see, I weigh nothing. Like, I'm a balloon. I could fly away in the wind. I weigh, I think the last time I checked was 89 pounds, and I'm probably sure that I lost a little bit more, because I have a very, very, very high metabolism rate, and weight just does not stay on me. And most of the time I have to be careful when I search for stuff on eBay, especially if I can't find a small and it says an extra small, and then I kind of have to battle with myself. Do I really want this if the only thing that it comes in is small, medium, large, extra large? Most of the time I'll go ahead and buy it, especially if it's really cheap. But I know when I look up Forever 21 and I have to buy something in small, it's not going to fit me regardless. The shirts are always way too baggy, and I like really tight clothing. The pants, I don't know what it is about the pants. Like, I love Forever 21's faux leather jeans and stuff, but I can never wear them in a size small, and it's like impossible for me to find an extra small. And if I do, usually they're a little bit bigger in the waist than what I am. I wear a 0, and I can even fit a double 0. That's how tiny I am. And for me, wearing a small in Forever 21 pants, because they don't go by numbers, it's kind of a hit and miss. I mean, some of the jeans that I bought in small do fit. Most of them don't, though. And I kind of stopped buying small on eBay just because I know 9 times out of 10 it's not going to fit me. Like I said, usually it's only if it's for a really good price. You know, if I only pay like $5 and it's free shipping, I'll go ahead and buy it. And if I don't like it, I'll just put it up on my closet for Poshmark. I know there's not really a huge selection to choose from that's relatively cheap when you search for just kind of regular goth clothes in the little search bar. Most of it's very expensive. It can go from $30 to $60 just for a shirt, and I usually kind of stay away from that. If I can't find what I need on eBay, my second favorite choice is to go onto Poshmark. And if you don't know what Poshmark is, I highly suggest you check it out. It's a website, but mainly it's an app. I don't know if it's for Android users yet. I have an iPhone, and I know it's for the iPhone. I'm pretty sure it's for Android, and if it's not, I think I read an update that it was coming to Android. But this is number 2 favorite shopping site, and basically it's just a bunch of girls from all around the world, and they put up listings for clothing and items and accessories and all that they want to sell. And I've only made 3 purchases so far, and I've sold 3. The way it works is when you sell something, they pay for it, and then Poshmark holds on to the money for like this buyer-seller kind of protection thing. And I know not PayPal, Poshmark takes like 20% commission, but I'm pretty sure it's not just going towards them. I think they only take like a teeny tiny amount. And oh god, again, I need my charger. Save it. Save it before it dies. Okay. Like I said, I know they only take like a teeny tiny amount to keep for themselves, because that's how a company stays in business, and that's how we have Poshmark. But I know most of the money that it takes out, it pays for postage and fees, and they give you the shipping label to where it goes, and it says on there that your postage and fees have been paid for. All you gotta do is pack it up in a box and then take it to USPS, because that's the carrier that they use. Speaking of the sales, I had a listing for a tattoo kit, and I wasn't going to sell it for anyone that was under 21 years old, and I did sell it relatively quickly, and thank goodness they had a link to their Instagram, because I probably wouldn't have sold it to them unless I knew who they were. And I actually sold it to a couple who had a child, and they looked to be about like in their late 20s. So, hold on, let me bring the light closer to me. Oh god, I look pale. Alright, well, that's okay. Looking pale is good. But anyway, they looked to be about like 27, 28, and they had a little boy, and I just kind of went ahead and, you know, closed the deal with them, and I had it up there for $30, and I think the commission taken out of it was, I want to say $6? Yeah, because I made about $24. And what they do is they hold the money. It says pending underneath your sales tab, and you ship it out between 1 to 3 days. Usually that's when they want you to. And after you ship it out, you get to keep the tracking number to make sure, you know, you can't get swindled out of your money. And you'll have proof if it was delivered or not. And I know it comes with $100 insurance on everything that you sell. And I want to say it was $6 because they sold it for 30. They took out commission, which is 20%, and I got $24 back in my account for my sales. And right now it's pending, and I know I sent the tattoo kit Monday, so my buyer should get it tomorrow, I think is what I read off the thing, because I checked it earlier. I haven't checked it since. But once that they get it, and it shows on USPS for the tracking that it's been delivered, your buyer will go back and say that they got their package, whatever they bought from you, and then your pending funds will now become available. Now you can't withdraw them, the money, but it doesn't really matter because there are literally hundreds of thousands of girls on this website, and they have like so much amazing stuff on there. I'm like so jealous. I actually bought a Gothic silk shirt. And now, like, I wasn't really too sure if I wanted it. I did, but I didn't because it had little fringes on the collar. And I'm not really too much of a fringe person unless it's on this, and I'll talk about this in a minute, and that. And I know I bought the shirt, and like I'm really happy because it was actually delivered. I don't get my stuff delivered here to my dad's house. I get it delivered to my boyfriend's house, just because the way my dad is, he's always just kind of like, you're so bad with money, and I understand. I get that from my mother because we love to shop. I mean, I didn't really like shopping when I was younger, just because I was still very much into goth stuff, but I was just kind of like the brooding goth that like wanted nothing to do with humanity or the public, and I still don't want anything to do with the public. I kind of fucking hate it. And sometimes if I'm in a room with a lot of people, I have a panic attack. I don't know where I got that from because nobody in my family has that, but I just know that I can't go to like amusement parks and stay there very long unless I have taken like 2 Xanaxes. And I don't know, like being in public just freaks me out so bad. But anyway, I got off track. I bought the shirt, and I'm really excited. I want to try it on. I bought it in a small, but I actually had the seller post a picture of what it looks like on her, and she's relatively my size, maybe just a tiny bit bigger. And I had actually seen where she bought it from. She bought it from another posher, and when I first got on the app and I saw it and I saw the picture of the original owner having it, like I wanted it so bad, but you know, the one that I bought it from bought it, and I was like a week too late. And she actually told me that it took a while for her to get it after she sent payment. And I'm going to talk about payment a little bit more in a minute. But I really wanted it, and she told me that it took her about a month to receive the shirt. And it kind of worried me a little bit, but it worried me because I didn't want to get into something where, you know, if I pay money, they're not going to send it out. But luckily when I bought it from the second owner of it, she sent it out the same day, literally only about 30 minutes after I had paid like $10 for it. And I know the original seller that had it, she has this kind of crop top, black, kind of lacy jacket, and me being aware that, you know, it took her a month to get, took the other posture a month to get the fringe shirt, like I kind of expect it's going to be a little while, but at least she got it, so I know that she does send it out. She's just not very competent to send it out when she's supposed to. And luckily, this thing is only like $15, so I'm not going to be losing a lot of money here. And luckily, it's the sale is going to be through Poshmark itself and not PayPal. I have bought stuff from Poshmark through PayPal because that is the seller's preferred payment sometimes. I do accept PayPal, but that's only if it's like something really huge, like this Nikon D3000 that I have posted up there, and it's got like a bunch of accessories and stuff. Or if it's my Unifmary chains that I'm trying to get rid of. Like pretty much anything that's $50 and above on my closet list. Usually I'll want PayPal over Poshmark because I don't want to have $50 or more just kind of sitting in my Poshmark, and I won't know what to do with it if I don't have anything that I don't want, which is like impossible for me to say because like I have over 150 items in my like list on that app. Like I'm telling you, there's literally everything and anything on there. But you just got to be careful about the people who want all their payment sent through PayPal, because unless you really keep track of like all your conversations that you have with that seller through an email and then your payment guide through PayPal, if you don't keep any of that and they don't send your package and they've pretty much just taken your money, you're not gonna get that whole protection where like if you contact PayPal they can refund your money. You're not gonna get that. I know you have like 45 days to make a claim. I would say that if the seller on Poshmark prefers PayPal payment, if you have not heard back from them and they have not shipped your package within, I'm gonna say 2 weeks, then you need to file a claim on their ass, like, immediately. I know I had one girl, I bought something really simple and it was $8, and it was, I think it was hair dye or maybe it was bleach. I don't know, I don't remember. But, I literally spent just $8 for 2 bottles of whatever it was, hair dye or bleach. And I get this email about a week later, and she's just like, okay, I'm gonna ship it out today. And then I email her later that night, and I'm just like, have you shipped it out yet? Can I get a tracking number? And she's like, oh, I didn't ship it out. I'll ship it out tomorrow. And that kind of played, like, well into the rest of the week until finally I just told her, all right, can I get a refund? Because obviously you're not going to send it. And she was like, I don't have any money on my card or in my PayPal account to send you any of this. So I immediately filed a claim on her. And I think it took about a week for PayPal to review it, and it just seemed kind of stupid and silly that, you know, PayPal had to go onto her account and take $8 back to refund it to me. And not only that, she actually got her account suspended. So, you know, don't let people rip you off on the internet. Just fair warning, because people will. They'll take your money and just delete everything out of their closet or their little store, whatever they want to call it, and they won't give you a second thought after that. But I love Poshmark to death. I know my boyfriend says that I have an addiction, and he's completely right, because I am on that app 24/7. Like, I never get off of it unless I go to sleep or take a shower. Like, immediately after I get out the shower, I go on Poshmark, because I'm always trying to find something. But, I do have my own closet. It's got a bunch of stuff. I think I have, like, 62 items in there. Well, maybe a little less, because I know I have, like, two little things that say, like, everything beyond this point is sold. And I am doing a buy one, get one $5 off. And I also do bundling, which, bundling, I usually take a few dollars off both items, so it's just much cheaper, and it's actually a lot more convenient for the seller because they won't have to make 10,000 trips to the post office and they won't have to wrap up so much stuff. I know oh god, what was that? A dime fell. I sold these today. They're gonna be packed up and shipped out tomorrow morning after my graduation rehearsal, along with a Asking Alexandria shirt that I got a while back. I've only worn it like twice. And oh god, I tipped my drink over. And I think, yeah, it was a gray one and it had a lantern on it. And I like Asking Alexandria, but I am not really into band t-shirts anymore. I know the only one that I would ever actually wear, well, the only two, one of them is a muscle tank and it's white, but it has Pierce the Veil on it and I love them. And the other one is a Bring Me the Horizon one that's got like skulls and stuff on it. So those two are pretty much the only two that I ever really plan on wearing. I do have a Chelsea Grin shirt, but it's kind of big because I bought it from Merch Now. So that's pretty much just my night shirt. But anyway, store number 3 that I like to go on is what's called Tilly's. And I don't really buy too much clothing from there. I know I buy a lot of lingerie there just because it's really, really cheap. And they were having this, like, panty sale. I don't know if they're still doing it, but they were doing a panty sale. And I bought 3 pairs. And it was like, I think $4 each. And I only paid like $9 after promo code. Which, by the way, kids, like, literally go on Retail Me Not like every day if you plan on shopping all the time. Because Retail Me Not is a great place to find promo codes if the promo code isn't already on the website itself. I know I actually, when I got on Tilly's and I bought 3 pairs of panties, I actually got kind of a crop top bra too, and that was like $10, and I only paid, I want to say, $13 in total for everything because of the promo code and the sale that was going on with the panties. So I know Tilly's has a lot of cute stuff, just none of it really fits what I like. The blacker the better. I don't really like colors too much. I know they have a lot of floral stuff, and I kind of like that to some degree, as long as the main color is black and the florals are not like pink or blue or, I don't know, like I have nothing, oh god, I have nothing against blue because I like blue, but I don't like pink at all. I'll never wear pink. I don't even wear pink eyeshadow, and I don't wear pink lipstick. See, my lipstick is smeared off. But I don't really care for pink too much. It's nothing against it being like a preppy color or a kind of childish color, I guess you would call it. I just kind of look at the color pink and my retinas want to vomit. Just like the same with the color yellow. If it's like a bait like this. I hate this light ass yellow. I know it looks like it's manila, but it's actually a pretty light yellow. I don't really care for that too much. Pretty much if it's dark greens mixed with light greens, or light blues with dark blues, light purples with dark purples, just all that's fine with me. Just as you can see, my main colors are black and white. And it's kind of, I mean, they're not really colors. I mean, black's the absence of color and white is all of it. But anyway, Tilly's has some great stuff. And if you're not ready to commit to full-on goth clothing, then you can start small at Tilly's. And the same thing with Forever 21. Both of them are relatively cheap. I know Tilly's is a lot cheaper. There is like little shrugs and cardigans and stuff that you can buy if you're into the goth fashion. But other than that, Tilly's doesn't have too much. There is another website, Killstar, there we go. Killstar has got to be one of my favorite websites, but unfortunately, I can't afford it because I don't have any kind of income. And I know you're going to ask me where I get all my money from to buy all the stuff I have. I'm not going to tell you, I'm just going to let you know that it's not illegal. A lot of it is actually dealing with college, but in a non-illegal way. Just saying, like, everybody gets a refund check if you go to college. I mean, I'm not sure about four-year colleges, but I know community college, you get a check every semester. That's how I afford everything. I'm very thirsty tonight. But anyway, Killstar has some of the best clothing that you can get into when dealing with goth or new goth. Not so much pastel goth. They have a lot of amazing stuff, and I know it's all priced in like pounds or something, or euro. I think it's euros. But when you translate it over to American dollars, if you live in America, no, I would never pay that much. I'd pay for it if it was on eBay and a lot cheaper. But I think the only thing that I would actually buy off the site itself are these 2 sets of candles that they have that I like really want for my bedroom when I finish it, because it's going to be a completely Victorian goth kind of bedroom. So when that is finished, I will give you guys a tour around it. It's not going to be finished for a very, very long time. Just because that room all the way down there and then that way, which is originally my bedroom, it's full of boxes from where my dad moved back in. So it's going to be a while. But, oh God, stop falling. But, I don't think that, Killstar is the worst place when it comes to, like, if you're limited on money. I know if you, oh God, what is this? My hair looks golden. I can promise you guys my hair does not look like this in real life. It's actually pretty light. I think it's just the lighting, the really bad lighting. I did get a lamp and it did come in like yesterday or something like that. So I will have it tomorrow. I can't do a video in the morning because I have graduation rehearsal, but I will be doing another one tomorrow night. I don't know what on yet. Like, I never know what I'm going to do a video on, but I'll figure it out. I have all day tomorrow. And, anyways, back to clothing. I know another website that you can go on is, Etsy. And this is for, like, oh, I took my curls out. Etsy has a lot of cool handmade stuff, like original paintings and pretty much goth decor that you can get for your room. Some of it is pretty pricey, but I've actually found a lot of stuff that's not really that expensive. I think the highest thing that I have on there is like $40, but that's for an incredibly huge pretty much floor all the way to ceiling mirror in Victorian style, and it's black. But you can find a lot of amazing stuff on there, and I am willing to bet that if you become good friends with the seller, they'll probably give you a discount, to be honest, especially if you go around promoting them, saying how good their shop is. I wouldn't suggest doing that if you don't think their shop is that good. That's just kind of being a little two-faced right there. But definitely become friends with that person and get to know their personality before you actually make a purchase. Let's see. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Okay, so there's Nasty Gal and Dolls Kill, and they carry a bunch of really, really expensive over-the-top clothing brands, and one of them is Unif, and I'm actually wearing it. It's a Unif psychic poncho, and for retail, I think these things are like $200. I'm not really sure. I know it's between $175 and I think $250. I don't know. I have to look it up. But I was actually kind of graced to have this. I had it in my wish list, and somebody actually bought it for me. I found it for $90, and when I did have my wish list on my Tumblr, there was a little period of a time where like I had packages coming in left and right from people, and I kind of felt really bad because I really wanted to send them stuff back, but some of them didn't have a return address on them, and some of them left me a little note saying that they didn't want anything in return. And I don't like to go against people's wishes, but I really, really wanted to send them something back as a thank you. And let me just say, I don't have my wish list on my Tumblr anymore just because I kind of wanted to stop the flow of packages coming in between myself buying stuff and people buying stuff on my wish list for me. I have thought about putting it back on there, but I've thought that I would kind of take a lot of stuff out of my wish list from the main public wish list and just kind of put it in a private wish list so I could have like 2 or 3 things. That way I won't be so overwhelmed by packages and my boyfriend's mother just kind of like, you got another package. But anyway, I did have it. I might put it back on there. I don't know yet. I felt pretty bad when I had a bunch of stuff coming to me, and some of them I didn't have any way to contact them. But let me just say, as much as the next girl who likes free stuff, I am someone who feels really bad and really guilty when people give me stuff for free. Usually, I like to ask them if they want me to draw them something, paint them something, write them something, anything that they want, and I can send it out to them as a thank you gift. Sometimes I've only done one actual drawing that has been sent out to somebody who wanted it, but I will send you something if you send me something. Like, I don't care what it is. I've actually thought about getting a P.O. box. I know they're only like, I think $17 for 3 months to rent a P.O. box, and that's a small one. I thought about it. If you want me to, I will, but if not, I'm not going to. So if you do send me something, it can be like, take a photo of it and attach it in an email, and I'll give you guys my own little side email that I have. Usually to talk to people who like to talk to me. I don't give out my personal email. But I do have a side one for that. Anyway, where else? Oh, how could I forget? Um, hot topic. Let's talk about that for a sec. I myself don't really care too much for Hot Topic anymore. I did when I was younger. And, like, I'm not gonna lie, they still have some cute stuff in there that I would actually pay all that money for. But I think when it just went from, like, a completely half True Goth, half Baby Bat Goth store, and it went all the way to it's all about the music completely, and all the goth stuff just kind of got pushed to a corner in the back. I pretty much stopped caring. I never liked the trip pants, not the baggy ones with the chains and shit all over it. Didn't care for those. I did own a couple pair of trip pants, but they were usually like really, really skinny jeans, and none of them can fit me anymore because even though I'm tiny, I have gotten a little bit bigger, but I think some of them are actually in my Poshmark closet. But like I've applied to work at Hot Topic mainly just for the fact to have money in my pocket. Like I don't really care for people. I know that sounds really bad. I don't care for the general public in my town just because even though I am considered an asshole, literally, like, everybody that knows me calls me an asshole, and it doesn't bother me because I know I'm an asshole, but I think everybody else is the asshole. Like, I know they're just kind of like, you know, I'm mean and I'm cold-hearted, and I don't think about what I say before I say it. And really, it's not that I don't think about it. I know exactly what I'm saying. You're just too much of a little bitch to take the truth and to handle it like a man or a woman. I don't sugarcoat things, not at all. And I got that kind of perspective from one of my best friends because he absolutely does not sugarcoat anything. Like, he is tough love to the max. And I think that kind of spun off into my own personality a little bit. Pretty much if you come to me wanting relationship advice or friendship advice or anything like that, prepare to get your feelings hurt. And it's not to hurt you. I don't particularly like to hurt people's feelings. It's not for fun or anything. It's just the way I am. It's tough love. Don't come to me for relationship advice because I will give you really shitty advice. Like, it's so terrible. I'll probably just tell you that you should probably be alone for the rest of your life. And that kind of stems off of my personal kind of thing. I'm not the kind of person where I sit up all night and cry and eat a tub of ice cream because nobody wants to date me. I mean, I have a boyfriend and we've been going out for over a year now, but I was always the type of person where I could get over somebody fairly easy and fairly quickly, and I am pretty content with being alone. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't care if I'm single. And I think everybody should be like that. But, you know, the world's not like that. Everybody wants someone to love them instead of them loving themselves because they think they need a person to define who they are and their happiness, and that's a little bullshit. But just don't come to me for relationship advice, especially if you know for a fact that I do not like your boyfriend or girlfriend, because I will say some pretty nasty things about them, and it's not to hurt your feelings, it's just the truth. Like, that's how I feel inside about them, you know. If you don't want to get your feelings hurt and you don't want to get pissed off at me, just don't come to me, because I give really shitty relationship advice. Same thing with friendship advice, it's just not my forte. I know that I went through a bout of depression 2 years ago, and pretty much I thought this guy was the one, and that we were going to live happily ever after. You know, I was just stuck on stupid is what my dad likes to call it. But, to be honest, I think it took me like a month, maybe not even that, to get over him. And I pretty much just kind of strung it out just to get a little bit of revenge on him. Like, I don't care for revenge. It was kind of funny because, you know, he did a really, really horrible thing to me. And I just thought it would be fun to fuck with his girlfriend a little bit. Which, I mean, she got so pissed. And then, it's been like 2 years now. And like 2 weeks ago, she sent me a friend request. Well, not a friend request. She wanted to follow me on Instagram. And on my personal Instagram, all my posts are private. And, you have to send me a request and I have to accept it. I didn't accept hers just because I don't really want anything to do with her. But, that's a completely another story. And that's probably one that would be, like, story time with Danny. But, anyway, just don't come to me for relationship advice because I will fuck your life up, like, so bad. But anyway, back to clothing shopping. Like, I get so sidetracked about stuff. It's not even funny. Like, I'm pretty sure my boyfriend and everybody else in the world thinks I'm kind of retarded. And, you know, if you get offended by the word retarded, I don't give a fuck. Okay? Just, like, I am well aware that there are people in the world with mental handicaps. And, you know, it's not like I don't give a fuck about them. I have a friend that actually has a mental handicap. And she laughs her ass off at every mean thing that I ever say. Like, she just thinks I'm fucking hilarious. I don't see how. Most people think I'm hilarious because they think I'm joking. And I'm really not. Like, if I tell you, if you do something to me and I tell you that I am going to rip out your trachea and take a shit down your throat, people will start laughing because they think I'm joking and I'm really not. Especially if I'm, like, really super pissed off. Anyway, I digress. Shopping. I guess, since this video is going to be really, really long anyway, we will talk about, let's see, what store week can we do? Oh, Nasty Gal. So, I bought this hat from Nasty Gal. It was $23 and something plus tax. And, I had literally been searching forever for this hat. And it's called the Paulina hat. I'm not really sure if it's still up there because I bought it in October, I think. I don't know. I'm pretty sure I bought it in October, and I'm pretty sure that I bought it as like a little Halloween gift to myself because I love Halloween. Who doesn't? I don't go trick-or-treating anymore. I haven't done it in a very long time. I think the last time I went trick-or-treating was like this trunk or treating at some church thing, and I only went because I wanted free candy. Okay. The force was strong with that. But anyway, I did spend like $23 plus tax, all that good stuff. And I know my dad saw me wear it one day, and he was just like, who the fuck pays $23 for a hat? I'm just like, you don't understand. You know, people are like, I didn't choose the thug life chose me. Well, I didn't choose the goth life, but it's the only thing that makes me look fabulous as fuck. No, I'm kidding, I totally chose goth life. But I do, I pay big money for my clothing most of the time, but to me it's all worth it just because it's the only style that I actually can pull off. Like, there's no way I can run around here in red plaid Aeropostale shorts and an Abercrombie and Fitch t-shirt. I mean, that's just not gonna happen. People are gonna look at me and they're gonna be like, what the fuck is wrong with her? But Nasty Gal has a lot of cute stuff on there. It's just really expensive, like Unif is. And if you go on Nasty Gal and you search, you can find a lot of stuff. Like, they give you so many brands that are just, like, amazing. And you're not going to be paying anything less than 20 bucks on there. Which, 20 bucks is not that bad. Even $30, depending on what it is. Because usually $30 is a pair of really nice jeans. But, I myself haven't bought anything that... Oh, no, I'm lying. The only thing that I've ever bought that was over $100 were, my PVC. There we go. I'm trying to think of it. My PVC... Excuse me. My hair got itchy because of my hat. My PVC 5-inch platform swing 815s. And I paid 120 bucks for it. Oh my god, I'm lying again. I paid $125 for a Drop Dead Kitty Brains varsity jacket. I had serious problems before I learned how to spend money wisely. And I think I bought a pair of $80 skate shoes that were like Halo 3 edition, Halo 4 edition, I don't know. And some shit went down, and they can either give me my shoes back that I paid for them, or they can pay me $80 back. You know, that was a gift from one friend to another, and now that we are no longer friends, give it back. But, like I said, Nasty Gal has a lot of cute stuff on there. Most of it I wouldn't wear just because I know certain things are not true to size. And if I buy an extra small, it's going to fit like a small, and then it's not going to fit me. So usually some of the brands actually go as low as extra, extra small, and I have to buy that instead. The curses of being tiny. But yeah, I think the next video that I'll do will actually be more in-depth shopping tips. You know, like looking at reviews, checking out their sales rating if they have that, especially on eBay. Or I think Etsy has that. I'm not sure. I don't think they have the star rating. I think they just have percentages. Pricing, trustworthiness, where to find stuff, just all that mumbo jumbo, whatever. And that'll probably be tomorrow night. More than likely tomorrow night. I don't really know. It just kind of depends on how late I stay up. I know my boyfriend is picking me up from here in the morning, really early in the morning, to do graduation rehearsal. Don't want to do that. And then we're probably going to go out to eat. And then I have to go to the post office to ship off those shorts and the shirt. And then we'll probably come back here and watch TV, do whatever. So, I probably won't get around to making... Ooh, excuse me. Won't get around to making a video until about 11:30, 12 at night, something like that. Because most of the time he stays here all day, and he doesn't leave till about 11. But anyway, I'll figure it out. If you guys, like, if you want me to do a video, just leave me a comment down below, and I'll pick whatever one is the best. Don't forget to like my videos and subscribe to my channel. That's actually pretty helpful. And I'll see you guys later.